Viewer discretion is advised.
Yo, it's the big bad wolf, call me Black by Dan.
Going through the city where the predators are hiding. Long Beach streets, I'm out on the prowl. Gotcha, bitch, yeah, they sweat now. Set the trap, lay the bait, it's going down fast. You thought you had a secret? Nah, that won't last. Damn, man, that don't make no sense. You think you slick, but you ain't that dense. I got the cops on speed dial, show up real quick. Catching predators, man, you just got flicked. I don't give a fuck, put them all in a cell. Exposed online, now they know you well. Big bad wolf, taking down the freaks, catching all the predators, keep the streets clean. Gotcha, bitch, I'm coming for the crime. Locking them up, no escape this time. Damn, man, it's getting intense. Justice on the move, that don't make no sense. Big bad wolf, call me Black by Dan. California streets where the darkness lighting.
Cut that bitch off, bruh. Hey, Tim talking about late again. I was not late, bro. I was not late. Appreciate that, what you said about the song there, Cody, man. Hey, yeah, somebody was like, yeah, I missed the song, bro. I missed the original song on the intro, you know what I'm saying? But, like, Tim posted a link to where they can go get the goddamn song. They can go get the song over there, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta pay for it. Help a brother out, man. And Paula, I had highlighted your thing when you said, I take it the cops are on the way. Because you must have laughed at that part in, I think it was 302 video, when that dude was sitting there talking about, I assume the cops are on the way, and I put that clip right out there, like, would you shut the f up? Because it was like, bro, why you saying this all loud after I just told you the damn pretty is right there? Like, he was trying to mess the catch up. That's why I left him on camera at the end, too. Just because. What up, Kyrie? Did you get to catch that 303 video, Kyrie? Or episode 11, I should call it? The new video that just dropped? Blaze up then, powder. Yeah, bro. So, all right, cool, Kyrie. Glad you checked it out, brother. Man, so I'm going to try to fly through this shit. Excuse me. I was about to say, I guess I'm tired, but maybe I'm just hot. I'm faded. Look, even Tammy made it back over here real quick. Just made shredded chicken tacos. Man, that sounds real good. Sounds real good. But yeah, so to try to get through, I'm gonna try to get through this and keep it on point, man. Yeah, go ahead and twist up another one, C-Bone. We gonna go through this Freddy Krueger that we just got done watching over there. And maybe somebody got some questions that they want to ask about that dude, you know, and or like Powder, when's the next goddamn catch? You might want to ask some questions like that. So I will be around to take a couple questions. That sound like Joe Biden and shit. Like, yeah, I'll be around to take a couple questions, and then after that, I'm walking off stage. Jesus Christ. Cody. Now Cody trying to clown the way I said axe. That nigga Cody trying to clown me now, bro. Ain't that a bucket too? Man, yeah, we gonna get on that, Donald, as I'm about to go ahead and jump into this video now. Doug said he needs a lobby instead he'll twist on. Well, hey, we all need some other extra hobbies. You know, I really, one of my real hobbies I miss doing is playing basketball. I haven't played basketball, man, in a good while. You know, I wonder if I even still got it. Shit, it might make that dude that came in here before talking shit that's saying that I don't know how to play basketball, it would probably look true now. But anyway, let's stick to what's on task here, bro. I want to get to talking about this video. And since we didn't really get full language that we all majority understand, You know, so this dude, his name is Jesus Nabodor or some shit like that. And let me just see if this nigga is. Did he get bailed out? Let's find out live together. I'm gonna see if he got bailed out, if he's still sitting in the damn county somewhere. Let's see. Did I put his name wrong or something? Okay, hold on, bro. I know I got this nigga name right. Let me see. What's this nigga name, man, bro? Oh, okay. I put too many goddamn letters in this shit. I spelled this shit name wrong in the goddamn premiere. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Bro, it's still not coming up. Bro, what in the fuck? Hold on. I know he went to jail. How the hell can I not find this fool? Did they just send him already back to Mexico or something? What the fuck is going on here? Anyway, let me just get to the video. I'll have to get into that later, bro. Anyways, Jesus here, who tried hard to pull that goddamn, he didn't speak no English. He tried hard to pull it. But it was weird how quickly he was understanding English in the damn text messages. I know he got translators and shit, but he was just firing back too fast, bro. What's up, Mama Loss? Or Roundup, what's going on with you? What up, Dark Star? He was firing out to back. What up, Gene? So the thing is, he was really trying to use that language thing because he knew goddamn well, or he thought that he was going to be able to get away with it. And the thing is, too, about this video that I put, when I started the live that day, I was on my main channel and I did not know that I had this Joe Biden box as a damn intro to start my live. But once the live started, there's no way you can stop the shit from doing it, bro. It was like, wow, I got this on there. And, you know, when you send your footage to, you know, law enforcement for, you know, evidence and stuff like that, they got to have the whole shit. You can't just cut it out. Because then even if I would have cut it out this part, I feel like it'll give some DAs some room to be like, oh, well, he probably doctored the rest of the video. So I had to leave this goofy shit in the video that I sent to law enforcement. So I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to leave it in the part that I edit to for online. Because I felt some people would get a good laugh out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I left it in there. And of course, I had to get myself to cut that bitch off. I had to get myself that. Because just in case somebody didn't really like it. But then it go up some more. Right there as I put that part, because I just got back to California the night before, y'all. Just had got back to California. Got a little rest finally because that drive killed me, bro. And being out there partying and drinking, barbecuing with my little collar shirt on. And everybody thought I had a collar shirt because they said I was out there in Arizona selling vacuum cleaners and TVs and shit. So when they see me dressed up, they call me a damn door salesman, I guess. If you didn't see me live in Arizona with the collar shirt on, well, you missed it. But anyway, so I was fresh back, bro, from Arizona. Tired still low key, but this predator came out of nowhere. I had woke up and said, let me just see if anybody's going to try to hit the profile up today if I sign on this motherfucker. And like within fucking 15 minutes, this dude reached out with a bunch of other people, but his was like, oh, hey, and then like a smiley face or some shit like that. So I responded back to it. And then this fool was just like, oh, he started quickly with the sex talk. So I said, boom, motherfucker, text me. See if he wanted to text. You know what I'm saying? So bam, that motherfucker started texting. And I quickly threw him the age, like, yeah, I'm almost motherfucking 16. And the thing is, I always say almost 16 because for some reason I feel like that psychologically, I don't know, it messes with them some kind of way. It's like they think 16 makes it better. For some reason, they think 16 makes it better or some shit. But that's what I usually tell them. That's what I told this creep here in this video, 303. And right there, I was getting a little road ragey, but that dude right there was in a rush when I pulled up to the stop sign. Like, he wasn't going to stop, but then want to stop. Like, I'm not finna go, bro, so you can be tailgating me and fuck around and make me pull over to throw a water bottle at you or some shit. But the prayer showed up literally an hour and a half early, bro. Some shit like that, because we were supposed to meet like at 11:30. Yeah, I believe I told him 11:30. And y'all gonna see the damn time on the car clock. And it was like 9 something, bro. It was like 9 something. And this motherfucker was already there. Look, 9:58. And was supposed to be in there at fucking 11:30. Thirsty ass mother's lover, bro. Thirsty. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this. Putting on this mother loving jacket. And I didn't even know that was him at first, as y'all probably heard in the video. I didn't even know that was him. I was just like, believe he just looked suspicious. He parked close to by the house. I saw nobody else sitting in the car close by the house that I gave him the address of. So I said, let me do another U-turn and just look at this fool face good. Gotcha, bitch. And it was him. It was him. So I went ahead and found me a cool little parking spot somewhere. But had to get him because he was nasty as a motherfucker. I did not know that he was married, though. I did not know he was married until the officer pulled up and had him sitting on the ground. Because I saw this fool had his wedding ring on still. That's what's crazy. You show up, you don't talk about your wife or say that you're married, and you're still showing up with the damn wedding ring on. Was your damn that horny, that thirsty like a camel? That you just said, forget everything else. Nigga, my mind ain't working up here. Only mind that's working for me is my dang lane. Forget the rain. Like, and he was so nasty with it, bro, because if y'all remember at the end, when the officer was reading the text messages, though, when he was reading the text messages, bro, like, that shit was crazy as fuck. But let's get to the part where I had to go ahead and break cover because he saw me. I fucked around and told him what kind of sweater I had on because I was going to walk up to him inside the park. I wanted him to be able to see me and feel comfortable with me walking up to him. But this motherfucker turned around and saw me sitting behind the car hiding. So, which is what I was doing right here with the Pink Panther goddamn soundtrack that everybody was calling it. Let's listen. Look at his ass. Y'all probably can't see him with the glare. That's him. That's the pretty. That is the pretty. I know. It's on me, huh? Fuck it. Fuck it. Call. So that's when he had already saw me. Yeah, it's straight comedy, bro. Like, hey, how you doing? What you looking for, Anthony? Huh? Looking for me, Anthony, right? Yeah. ¿Qué pasa? Nada. Can I talk to you, habla? Little.
Please tell me you speak English.
Please tell me.
English? Okay, yeah. Amigo.
Yeah.
This is my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, see? So look.
Huh?
I need to talk to you.
No.
Sí.
Yeah.
Policia or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
So let's hablar
He's changed.
inglés poquito.
The
Well,
oh,
I want to make sure you know weapons, no guns, no knives.
I don't know why I said it like that, bro. Make sure you know weapons. You know, I don't know. Some people might take that as me trying to be disrespectful or something, but I wasn't, bro. You know, I was like, no weapons. But you see how his face changed though. Once I said, I'm gonna call the police?" All that shit, like his whole face changed. His whole face changed. You know what I'm saying? What up, Sad? Welcome, brother. And it's just weird that he's married to a female, but he wanted the boy to do some very disgusting things to him, as y'all heard from what the officer had read to him, bruh. You know, like just him trying to walk off, it pissed me off.
I don't understand.
You understand policia, bro, because that's your goddamn language. Police, you want me to say it in fucking English then? I'm going to call them.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
You see that?
Please.
Okay, so now you understand what I'm saying, right?
The translate, okay?
Okay, well, pull your damn translator up then. Because you were understanding a lot in those messages and responding real fast.
Too late now. It's too late now, brother. You know what I'm saying? Now you see how he wanted to try to pull out the translator and all that other extra shit, bro. Like, man, you should have been did that. We could have had an easy conversation. You know what I'm saying? We both could have used the translator and, you know, could have possibly, well, he wasn't going to get away, but you know what I mean? Shit. It would have been better for me to get a little bit more answers out of him. You know, some incriminating shit. He gonna think I was his friend and tell his whole story and why he's there cheating on his damn wife with a boy. So I just feel that he shall be in trouble. What's going on? Donald, I see that you posted about your channel right there. I don't mind that. Definitely don't mind that at all. I just prefer people to ask about doing something like that first and, you know, pick a better time to, you know, promote other channels or your own channel like that. You know, so just forewarning. But since, you know, you cool, Donald, I'm going to let that one slip and slide. Well, yeah, Ed, to respond to what you just said right there, I definitely was getting mad at this dude on this catch, bro, because that language shit, it's like, dude, I hate when they try to pull that, man. I really hate when they try to pull that. You know, and it's just like, just be honest, dude. You wasn't worried about the language shit or the language issues when you was talking in the text message. Nowhere in the messages did this dude ever say, "Oh, I barely speak English." None of that shit. So he was just worried about coming to get fucked, bro.
You know why it looks a lot like that guy?
¿Por qué? ¿Se parece a él?
Because it is that guy.
Sí, es él.
So my question is you said you came here to meet someone that was over 18. You did meet someone over 18, but then you wanted to walk away real quick.
Usted vino aquí para encontrarse con una persona que usted dice que quería saber si era más de mayor de edad, mayor de 18. Y si se encuentra con una persona de 18, pero usted caminó y se fue. No, o sea, la caminé por su forma de reaccionar porque vi que estaba escondido en el auto, entonces eso ya no me gustó. Estaba de aquel lado y yo, cuando estaba en el parque, yo veía hacia acá, cuando los rebotes, o sea, dije...
What other age did he tell you? After he told you he was 16, what other age did he ever tell you he was?
Después de que le dijo que tenía 16 años, ¿qué otra edad le dijo que tenía? No mencionó otra edad. No recuerdo qué.
So he only told you you're 16, or he is 16. You agreed to meet a 16-year-old here without any problem. Within hours of meeting someone online, you agreed to meet a 16-year-old here.
La persona le dijo que tenía 16 años y después de conocerlo menos de 2 horas, usted fue disponible venir aquí para reunirse con alguien que era de menor de edad.
Okay, hold on. We're going to meet that 16-year-old with the intention of having sex. With no issues.
Y usted iba a reunirse con una persona que era de 16 años para tener relaciones sexuales.
However, hold on. However, you then show up to that area where you said you agreed to meet that 16-year-old.
You
You
good,
find a
Donald?
fully grown adult, and you all of a sudden have no interest in having sex with that fully grown adult, even though he's identically looking the exact same way as that 16-year-old boy. Why?
Después de llegar aquí, viene, se encuentra con una persona que sí es mayor de edad y usted no tiene ningún interés en tener relaciones sexuales con esa persona.
Got it. And then when he asked if you want him to call the police, why'd you say no?
Porque cuando él le dijo que quería que le hablara a la policía, usted dijo que no.
Porque no sé para qué le va a hablar o empieza.
I don't know why.
No.
If you were so
Yo
scared,
pensé que me iba a decir que yo le estaba robando o que.
That dude lying.
Entonces,
Hey, on me, Donald.
okay. But if you're scared of what he's doing, you agreed to talk to him. He offers to call the police. If you're so scared, why don't you have him call the police?
Si tenía tanto miedo, ¿por qué no le dice a él que le hablara a la policía?
porque no sabía quién era. O sea, no sabía.
Okay, how many people rob people and offer to call the police before they rob them?
I had to put the laughing part right there, bro. That shit was so funny. Where he asked him that question, like, bro, who the fuck rob somebody and then say, oh, they want to call the goddamn police for him? Hey, yeah, I'm about to rob you, my nigga, and then I'm gonna call the police for you too. Like, that shit was funny. That shit was funny as fuck. Hey, Donald, man, these cops were freaking awesome. They wanted his ass. Yeah, man, them officers, bro, is always on point out there, bro. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. That's why I want y'all to go to the Yelp page. I know everybody got Yelp. You look to fucking give bad reviews to everything that you go through bad at places. But man, if y'all really care about me and the stuff that I'm out here doing, shit, that police department is doing hella good things, bro. I feel like if people can just go to the Yelp page or whatever page, Instagram, Facebook, wherever they are at, bro, just go ahead and give them props for the work that they be doing. Because we already know, man, cops don't get a lot of positive feedback from nobody. And then some people be scared to give them props and shit because they think people gonna start thinking that, oh, you're that nigga a bootlicker or he's a snitch on the low, all that other extra shit. You know, but man, if you really care, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing wrong with going and giving them props and let people know that, you know, they get props from people for the positive things that they are actually out there doing. Not all cops are bad. You know, you got the ones that, oh, what that shit called? ACAB. Oh, yeah, that dumbass group. You know, you got people that run around with that stupid shit. It's like, damn, who the fuck have you ran into then that was an officer that did you wrong, that broke your heart, cheated on you? Damn. To consider that's just like a damn female that got cheated on so bad by a dude that now she like women. She said, fuck all men. That's what that seemed like. She got cheated on one time by a dude. It was so bad, now she ain't fucking with no more dudes. A dude run to one bad cop. He like, yep, they all like that. Fuck it. You know, even though I made a cause for this cop that's fucking around and slammed me on the ground, but he shouldn't have done that. But man, I think people need to go give that police department, bro, some props though. That I'm just saying, you don't have to. I just feel like they deserve it. I'm saying shit, cause y'all like who just said that? When that C-Bone, he was all like, this is the what he said, best cop to work with right here. Man, ain't that the truth? Because y'all done seen, I haven't really had too many bad like encounters with officers on my catches and shit like that, but I done seen bad encounters on other people catches. You know, I done seen Signal Hill PD, C-Bone. Signal Hill PD. Yeah, if y'all can go find them wherever y'all want to find them at, because not everybody got Instagram, not everybody got Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure everybody can go to Yelp. You can just Google that shit. So wherever you can go to, man, and give them some props, bro, just go do it. You know, I appreciate it myself, hell, because I feel that they deserve it. And I can only do it so many times my goddamn self. But y'all done seen how some cops act on other people's catches. They come there, they acting like dicks. And what my granddad used to say, what Tom, Dick, and Harry. Yeah, they be coming there acting like Tom, Dick, and Harry and shit. Like some cops come there, they want to be like that. They don't want to be recorded because, from one, I think the ones that don't want to be recorded or always try to start an issue with people recording, they don't want to go about how they supposed to go about it. They want to do some crooked shit. They want to talk to you the way they're not supposed to talk to you. Tell you, hey, look, man, I don't want you doing this shit no more. I don't feel like filling out these reports for these motherfuckers. Some cops want to do that, but then you got those officers that are actually out there that actually care about catchers that's actually doing this kind of shit, because they realize also that there's not enough resources to help take down these motherfuckers. And a lot of the officers also have kids themselves, or they plan on having kids, and they want to try to deter this big ass problem from the future, bruh. And if you got good teams like mine that's out there that's doing it the right way, and you get good jurisdictions of law enforcement that can, cooperate with you and don't go against what you're doing, everything works perfect for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna cap. It'll be way better if I was like on Alex them level and shit like that, of course. But I gotta work a real job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like them. Just gonna just sit at home all day, every day, and just do this shit. Imagine if I could. You know what I'm saying? With the team that I got, bro, I was able to do that shit, bro. I'll probably be catching about 5 a day, possibly. Because I done did 3 a day when I didn't have no job and shit. Like it wasn't when I first started, like a year into when I started, when I didn't have no job, bro. That time I caught 3 press in one day, 2 different times. And that was just having time right there. And then some of it was just like, yeah, I just need a break right now. Like I got 3 press each day in one time. I don't know if y'all remember that one catch I did. I had 2 predators showed up at the same time, bro. I was talking to both of them motherfuckers. Talking to 2 predators at the same time, and then one of them ended up just driving off and shit. Once I told him, I said, "Yeah, man, like I want to call the police." And once he heard police, then he stopped wanting to talk to me and shit, and then he just ended up getting in his car and leaving. But it is what it is. Kamala says, "You aren't good as Alex. Just wait." I mean, Alex, man, like he's the OG at this shit, bro. He's really like a goat. Because of the way he can get a lot of these nasty, nasty mother lovers. I mean, a lot of them are super old. He do get a lot of super old dudes, but he has caught a lot of dudes that were like in high, some high positions and, certain offices and stuff like that, though. So he's a GOAT. His interrogation skills out there is definitely fucking way up there, bro. Like I be watching some of his videos sometimes and get some of the way he questions some of these dudes. But then too, I don't want to fall too far from the way I am in the way that I get across and getting my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think I do pretty good with my little tactics, acting all super friendly and telling them that I talk to their cousins and stuff like that. Kimberly said BBW is a beast. Hey, shit. I'm trying to be, man, but I'm trying to be that kind of beast to where it's actually getting something done. I love the fact that when I'm out there in public, people recognize me. That's cool. That's cool and shit like that. But then again, my main thing is just worrying about like these law officials. If I can get the law, like say like fucking the DA office just called me and be like, look, man, we understand that you actually really give a fuck about what's going on with these kids. We would love to sit down with you and try to come up with a plan with you to try to put a stop to this. Like maybe you can give us some of your knowledge on what these dudes out there doing, how they, acting, what are they actually on, trying to communicate with kids. Like if I can get those kind of people to start recognizing me and hitting me up and shit like that, bro, then I'll be like, okay, that's cool. And I'm really feeling good. Because that means what I'm doing is really not going unnoticed. It's definitely good. Like y'all here, especially the ones that come to the chats. Y'all like some real A1s. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the real deal that actually give a fuck. But there's others out there, they just really want to just see videos. They just looking for the entertainment. They don't give a fuck about the catcher. They don't give a fuck about kids. They don't care about the cars. They just care about a video going out. Oh, did he get to beat the predator up this time? Did he cuss him out? Did he chase him? Did anybody almost get hurt? That's the only thing that a lot of other people that watch this kind of stuff care about. I care about the ones that actually care about the mission, bruh, and the cause. That's what I care about. You know, the ones when I'm out there in public, they be like, "Oh, hey, Black Bite or Big Bad Wolf, man, like another one, bro. Appreciate what you're doing. I love what you're doing." Those are the ones I like. You know, not the ones that want to come up. Hey, man, look, can I get in the camera with you? Are you live right now, dude? Can I get in the live with you? No, come on, man. What you mean? Can you get in the live with me? I don't mind taking pictures, but when you go up there talking about, can you get in the live? Well, what the hell are you talking about? You know? But then too, so I don't know if there's any local folks here do actually be able to catch us, or any of y'all from Instagram that follow me that's super local that do show up sometimes. But if you are one of the ones, this is what I want to put out there also. I definitely don't mind taking pictures. Definitely don't. I don't mind talking at all. Definitely don't. Only thing I just say is when I'm sitting there talking to the officers, that's when I don't need to be approached. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just sit in the background. If you just sitting there just watching, then I'll know, okay, yeah, okay, then maybe they want to talk to me afterwards and stuff like that. Then I like break away from the cops real quick, let them go handle another part of what's going on, deal with y'all real fast, and then get back to business. Because sometimes there be people, bro, like I'm sitting there handling business with the cop. We going over chat logs, and people just come in the middle of like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, man, to interrupt y'all, but I just want to shake your hand, bro. I'm like, well, damn, I appreciate that, but god damn. Was I not in the middle of turning over these chat logs and shit? Now you looking up phone numbers and shit? Like, you see the picture of decoys? God, then you in the officer's body camera footage now? Hey, real talk, C-Bone. Like, it be times I've been like, bro, like, I'm in the middle of bro, it's been times I was on a catch. I don't know if y'all remember the one, the dude that wore no shoes when Ashley walked him all the way like up the street, and then I stopped him. He's the one that drunk that big ass big gup in like 30 seconds, bro. It was that dude. I was talking to him on the corner, which was a bad idea. You know, so many people came by, but it was this one dude on the bike came up talking to me and shit. Started wanting to shake my hand, and then he was like, "Oh shit, you in the middle of one right now?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, what it look like?" I got like 6 team members here with me, standing around with cameras and shit. I'm literally holding like a phone, talking to this dude. I mean, it only looks like I'm doing a catch, you know. And then he was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'll see it later online." Okay, well, thank you, brother. You should have known that already. What was going on? But that's just what I just want to stress to people though when they do see me out. Just let me handle the business first. Like, I'm super friendly. Just like I'm crazy and goofy on here, I'm the same way in person. You know, I might be a little serious sometimes if I'm still dealing with the catch, or if I'm just going through like the mental calm down, you know, or realizing what the fuck had just happened. But other than that, man, I'm just like this. I love to crack jokes. I love to make people laugh. You know, and I love protecting the kids, you know, getting these motherfuckers off the street, bro, one at a time. That used to be my thing, man, one at a time. All my old videos that I wished I would have saved before YouTube had deleted them. But it used to always be one at a time because I feel like we're never going to get all of them. We're never going to be able to get all of them. I think we can put fear in them to trying to contact kids online. I think we can accomplish that in a way by having more of these online, you know, investigations going on. But we're not going to be able to get all of them. You know, and I just be really wondering, like, when would it ever come to, would anybody ever get to the bottom of why are these people so attracted to kids? You know, because it's not just teenagers that these people are into. Like the ones I'm getting, yeah, they've been the ones that are trying to get with teenagers, but just watching all the other catchers and stuff like that. Like speaking of Alex catches, like he catch people that into 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds and shit like that. It's just like, bro, what in your mind could make you stoop that low to be attracted to something like that? In a sexual manner. You know what I'm saying? And like taking, studying psychology, like I'm still trying to understand that part about humans. Like, do those people really, what kind of help is it out there for those type? If it's any. And if there's no help out there for those type of people, shouldn't it be some kind of law to where it's kind of bad to say it, but shouldn't it be some kind of law to where we can just put those kind of people down? Like, get rid of them, put them in their own little bubble somewhere? Because if they can't be healed, they're just going to be able to continue to do what they're into. Unless we lock them away by their goddamn self with the same people that's just like them. But trying to understand the way the world is rocking right now, how they try to start the MAP thing, minor attracted people. How they try to start that. Make it acceptable for some people to be attracted to minors. It's not to where they was all like, oh, well, you can just be attracted to it. Well, you can't be attracted to them, but you can be like, oh, well, that's a cute little baby. Everybody said that, oh, that baby's cute. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't think a lot of babies are cute. I think a lot of babies come out with watermelon heads. I think a lot of babies come out ugly. You know what I'm saying? Then they grow into themselves. You feel me? But, I don't think it's nothing wrong with people like, oh, that baby's cute. Oh, that baby's baby's gonna be cute or handsome or very beautiful when they get older. I think that's cool. But when you got these other mother lovers out there sitting there talking all this shit about like 8-year-old and fuck at 5, all this other thing up. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that little girl looks good out there. That little girl gonna be something when she get older. Something wrong with that. Or you got the older women, like those teachers and shit like that. Oh, yeah, that boy right there, man, I bet he probably swinging. Oh, I bet he gonna get all the girls when he get older. I think that's fucked up. So it's on both sides where it's fucked up. But then again, trying to psychologically understand those kind of people. Can those people get help? Or are they just fucked up for life? Woo! Man. Now, if that ain't something to think about, I don't know what he is, bro. I don't know what he is. Wow. That's crazy, man. I mean, let me see. I mean, I don't know, Donald. Some other channels might not like that though. Doesn't seem to be any help for them with this amount of repeat offenders. Yeah, you're right. You're right, bro. Like the ones I caught multiple times, the ones I caught 3 times, and it's just like, now them the ones like that. Shouldn't we be able to legally put them down? Like, not us as civilians, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But like the jails, the law, the system. Shouldn't they be able to put them mother lovers down some kind of way? Because if they obviously have not learned already, bro, then they never gonna learn. They never gonna learn. But like the little youngsters that, I run into that I catch, 20-year-olds and up. I think the youngest I caught, well, the youngest that I caught before was 18, bro. I never posted this video. I never posted this video because I think I told y'all this story, and I'm gonna go over it again real quick because this was a crazy one. It was the dude that he was 18, almost 19, trying to hook up with a 14-year-old boy, and when it came to the catch, he ended up saying that I was like, bro, like, can you call your parents or somebody, like somebody to know what you was trying to do? Because this was in Long Beach and they was taking forever to show up. So he ended up calling his parents, but before he called his parents, he was trying hard to argue me down and saying he didn't want to call them because they didn't know he was gay. He was hiding that he was gay from everybody. And so I was just like, look, bro, well, shit, that shit is over with now. It's time to open up to your parents, bro, and shit, just be free in a way. So in a way, that catch actually helped him and his family. Like, they became closer, it seemed, because from what he was saying and what the dad and what the mom on the phone was saying was that he was sheltered away from them. He was always in his room, you know, blase. And after the catch, he was crying, they was crying, and they were saying that he was getting ready to go into the Army or some shit like that, or the Air Force, one of the branches. He was getting ready to go into that, and then about a month or so go by, he ends up texting me. He hits me up and was telling me like he was getting his life together. You know, he was thanking me for like not posting this video online and, you know, allow him to show me that he was gonna fix himself. Then the dad ends up hitting me and saying like he wanted to meet me like in person and shit. So I was all like, okay, it's kind of weird and shit, but all right. So when I met the dad and the son, the one that I caught, he showed up too, but he was still scared of me, bro. He was still scared of me. And then the dad told me that the son kept telling him every day, like he always kept thinking about my wig. He said the son kept telling him, like he kept thinking about the wig. Every time he thought about the wig, he just got scared and thought about that night again. So that right there just kept in my mind too, where like that's why I love wearing my wig also to court because of what that fool told me how his mind was afterwards. They can't sleep good. They think about this wig all the time. I swear, every prayer I done caught, they look raggedy as hell the second time I seen them. But like the dad, when I met him, he was just thanking me, bro. Like, yeah, dude, like you just don't understand like how what you did basically made our whole family like come closer together. And I'm like, for real? Like, I'm trying to get more information and shit. He was like, yeah, like now he was saying like they sit down, eat dinner together, like, you know, like TV families. He was like, yeah, we do this and we go out together to places now. He said he don't be in his room no more. We all talking. I'm just like, oh wow. I'm like, God damn, boy, how did I put a family together about trying to catch a mother lover? Oh my goodness, bro. Hey, Cody said scared straight almost. Yeah, nah, he didn't get scared straight. He was scared straight from the law, but sexually, he wasn't. Oh, Dust. So you say you had nightmares about my wig too, bro? I have not caught you. You should never, ever have nightmares about this wig. If anything, you should have is like funny dreams. That's it. Not funny like Diddy funny, but funny. Hey, you say I'm a therapist? Hey, look, somebody, remember y'all used to tell me that, you was like, remember I used to get down in the preacher knee stance or whatever the fuck y'all used to say when I got down on one knee talking to these prayers and shit. I haven't done that in a while. I need to get back down on my knees. Well, hold on. Hey, stop. Take that back. Rewind. I need to start talking. Man, you know what? Fuck it. Ain't no other way to say it. I'm not even going to say it, but I just need to, go back to some other ways of sitting there talking to these prayers like preachers. It was there like that. Hey, I'm asleep, bro. I'm asleep. Kyrie said, I know what you meant. That nigga Kimberly said, "Damn." I'm asleep, bro. Hey, look, hey, Kyrie, I'm glad you at least know what I meant, bro. But you know, in the chat, you guys to clarify everything, bro. Everything can get misconstrued. Niggas can take shit sideways because just like old boy ain't straight. Hey, Power said this is gonna turn into a late night chat. Nah, there's no late night. This is not Wolf Out the Hours chat, bro. This is not Wolf Out the Hours chat. Hey, but oh my days, bro. Hey, shit, that's why I be trying to tell you. They need to bring their ass on over to this side of the chat, bro. We be having fun. We talk some business sometime, and then somehow it slips, and then we get to thinking like, okay, this like goddamn midnight. Let's talk crazy. No chair dance, Tim. No chair dance. No chair dance right now. No. Don't make me put grandma on you though now. Shit. Anybody can always get grandma, but grandma, she resting right now. You know, matter of fact, she sitting down, she drinking her 40. She don't feel like fighting right now. She said, nigga, just let me relax. Okay? Idaho has a capital punishment for a child under 12. Somebody else said, Donald said, Florida has a capital punishment if you're convicted of having sex with a child 12 and under. They passed it like 18 months ago. Myself, I support capital punishment for just talking to a minor. I mean, just for talking, I mean, I wouldn't say capital punishment or nothing like that, but I mean, talking, yeah, go to jail and shit and get charged. You can be a mother loving, you can get put on the registry for even talking to kids and certain manners that you shouldn't be talking to them in. But, you know, capital punishment for just talking, I don't know, man. I don't know. But messing with them, then it's a wrap. Yeah, I will, sad, but it won't be a panel today. It won't be a panel today, bro. Not today. But yeah, when I do start the panels, I do want to make sure we stick to the topic that's on that will be the goddamn topic versus everybody just, sliding all out to the other side. You know, Dre known for doing that shit. He be like, yeah, not to cut you off or nothing, man, but I was watching hockey the other day. I'm like, nigga, we talking about basketball. What the fuck? What about shout outs? I mean, I get shout outs all the time. If you get to this motherfucker, when I first start the live, I'll literally do a whole roll call. When I get to about 15 to 20 people, I do a whole roll call, bro. So if you ain't part of that club to get in free before 10 or hell, free before 20, then you won't get your goddamn name shouted out. Yeah, okay, Kamala. I think we done heard that quite a few times from you about you coming up on the panel. Excuse me. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind you coming up here, but just don't come up here talking that bullshit. None of that straight up bullshit. None of that bullshit. Shit, man. Wait, somebody said you stay off topic, Cody. Yeah, Dre on point. What do you mean Dre be on point? Dre be going off topic all the goddamn time. That nigga always get off topic. He said you only a little late. Yeah, you like a good 49 minutes late. And about 5 minutes early before I get off. Darstar says, shout out to Gary. Matter of fact, speaking of Gary, bro, let me see. Did I already download this? I believe I did. Check out this goddamn photo, y'all. Did you make this flirt? Check out Gary running from the wolf. How you pull that up there? Check out Gary running from the wolf. Gary, no! Stop smoking that Gary. Stop smoking that Gary, bruh. Hey, I don't know how that Gary in Arizona doing, bro, but I know he probably somewhere leaned over tying his shoes still. Oh, that Gary right there look too good. Yeah, he ain't skinny, he ain't dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker, he look like he in shape. That's an in shape Gary right there, bruh. Gary with the hard on. Gary got you crazy. Look like a made video game idea. Wolf chases the predator. Hopefully the wolf doesn't throw up. I need a what? Would you say I need what, Tim, or come? And Gary still slumped over charging at the Gary station. Bruh, hey, they stay having to charge their batteries up, bruh. And I found out the goddamn, what's the word? I found out the method to charge up the Garys. I don't know what it says under there, C-Bone. I can't see it too good, man. Can't see it too good. My eyes blurred as a motherfucker right now. But yeah, to charge up the Garys, all you need to do is throw water on them motherfuckers. That's all you need to do. Throw water on them. Because that motherfucking Gary that I saw out there, the one I was live for, that fool had put water all over his face, and then he was good. He came out wired, bro. He was all like, I was like, you good, man? He was all like, yeah. I'm ready, nigga. I'm ready to go hit another couple lines, put a couple needles in my arm. Says that Gary dude. Like, fuck. I thought I had that shit on here, to be honest. Oh, no, that was the other one I had. Them fools was at the stoplight. Remember I showed y'all that one? Smoking on that Gary like a motherfucker. Charge. Smoking on that Gary like a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting off in about 5-10 minutes, Kimberly. I'll be getting off in 5 to 10 minutes. He says social distancing Gary style. Will they? Will the motherfucker? Smoking on that Gary like a motherfucker. I mean, but it's just like, how do they just stay like that, though? They call that the Fetty slump. Man, that's the Gary slump, bro. Man, that's Gary all day, every day. Man. Hell, I much rather be chased by those zombies because them motherfuckers ain't coming. They don't give a damn about brains. You throw a bunch of needles and fentanyl all at the motherfucker, bro, they gonna stop. Fuck your brains. They want that needle. They addicted to the needle. He looking for a crack rock he dropped? Shit, no, that rock is already inside his ass. That rock is already in him, bro. Damn, Gary. I mean, Powder don't know about the Gary. Powder. Gary is dope. Basically, not weed, not no cigarettes, not no drink, none of that shit. We talking dope. Like heroin, meth, goddamn PCP, crack, cocaine, hell, all kinds of other dope, fentanyl. All that other shit that I just named right there, that's that Gary, bro. So future reference, when you hear us in here talk about somebody's on that Gary or somebody smoking Gary, you know what we talking about now. It's outside of trees. It's outside of little cigarettes and a little drink. Yeah, it's not Mary, it's the Gary, just like Sad said. Hey, the bum fights, man, I remember watching those back in the days, bro. All of them was fighting for free Gary Rocks. Fighting for free Gary Rocks, bro. Oh my days. How about that Gary Glory Hole gas station? You start, oh, hey, Flirt. Oh my days, bro. You know, I was looking for that gas station when we came back. Not for that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to stop by there on my way back, bro, just to see what it looked like in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't find it. I fucked around and stopped somewhere else. And that part, what I stopped at was where I had stopped at before, which was where the cat. Did I go live? No, I wasn't live. It was a cat, bro, literally in the drive-thru of Popeyes. And this cat was literally just sitting there waiting on anybody to give him a piece of chicken who ordered food. You know, most cats will run off and shit when you drive up. That cat literally was sitting at the bottom of the drive-thru window. Never moved when each car pulled up. That nigga was just waiting on anything like, y'all just gonna pull up and not feed me, huh? Oh, no more. Oh, so cute. No, none of that, huh? So since I want chicken, I'm not no cute cat. Hey, yeah, hippie, the goddamn chemtrail is what got me lost. The chemtrail got me lost, man. Oh, shit. They try to tell you had PCP in your system. When? Was that recently, Kimberly? Well, I mean, I don't want me to be all in your business and shit, but oh, you said go get a cat some fries. But no, that was a different cat, Flirt. That was a different cat. That was the one that that was at the gas station. It was another time when I was going to Arizona a whole nother time, and we had stopped at that Popeyes. That motherfucker was just sitting there waiting on some food. You gotta find something you love more than dope. Hell yeah, get out there and run and throw up. You're gonna run yourself to death. See if you think about that dope then. No cap. That's hard to do, Taco. I mean, well, yeah, I mean, it's not that hard. You just gotta find something. Now, I was gonna go ahead and jump off real fast, but man, look, I got some church videos, y'all. Real quick, man. I want to go ahead and get rid of these church videos. I don't know why they keep popping up on my feed. Cause God know I love. I definitely love the Most High God. All praise be to the Most High. But these churches, bro, gotta calm down. These churches need to calm the fuck down. Now check out. I didn't know that churches invited characters there to fucking perform. I don't know what the fuck was going on with this one, bro. But these niggas had a whole Marvel character. I believe Spider-Man is Marvel. But they had this nigga show up to church. Showed up to church, bro. And I guess you can say this fool was praise dancing. I guess you can say that. But let me pull this mother lover up, bro. Let's just see what Spider-Man did at church. He was feeling the spider spirit, or maybe we can call it spider spirit. Let's see.
I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised me. If you got it, let me see your hand. Help me do it. I've been praying for a and I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised that he and I ain't gonna give
Bro, what the fuck was he doing at the end?
up, 'cause he promised me. If you got it, let me see your hand. Help me do it. I've been praying for a and I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised that he
Bro, what in the tail feather hell is he doing? Fuck come as you are, that nigga, bro. Come on, man. What kind of shit is that? They said Spider-Man went to church. That nigga said, yeah, God forgive me for flying around on these buildings, dropping my webs all over the place. God, please forgive me. I know I didn't say that other person that was looking for me. I was looking for Catwoman. He was leg twerking. That nigga was going in, bro. What Tammy say? Running back Turbo.
and I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised me. If you got it, let me see your hand. Help me do it. I've been praying for a and I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised that he
and I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised. Whoa, what the hell is this Spider-Man dude doing? Hey, man, somebody come tackle this motherfucker. What is he doing? And I ain't gonna give. Spidey senses working overtime. He see walking on land. He said, fuck spider web dance. That nigga said, I'm finna show you mother lovers how to spider walk. Oh my day, do the Spider-Man. Didn't they have a dance like that? Do the Spider-Man? Oh my day, this makes me almost make me want to go to church. Fleur, you tripping. This makes me feel great that I chose not to go back to churches, bro, because this is insane. I would not be able to hold my laugh in if I saw this shit going on at church. A lot of the stuff that I see in a lot of these videos that I be showing y'all, I would not be able to hold my laugh in, bro. It would be difficult. Nobody would be able to. And then they gonna sit there and say, what, you going to hell? How am I going to hell? Because this shit sounds goddamn crazy. Hey, Tammy, you think we going to hell? Oh my days, bro. If I go to motherfucking church dressed like this, I'm like, bro, you crazy. I saw a nigga dressed as a whole Spider-Man at church one time. They didn't kick him out. What you mean I can't come in here with a goddamn Kobe Bryant jersey on and basketball shorts? What you mean I gotta dress up? I saw a nigga in a whole Spider-Man costume with the mask on. Nobody threw him out. They actually let him go to the front, pastor, and praise dance. Now, I don't know what kind of praising he was doing, but that motherfucker was in front of everybody dancing. I'm finna get off of this video, but I gotta play this motherfucker one more time. Because I ain't gonna give up.
and I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised me. If you got it, let me see your hand. Help me do it. I've been praying for a and I ain't gonna give up, 'cause he promised that he and I
Bro, that bitch off. Oh, my mother loving days, bro. Where's Batman when you need him? Shit, Batman need to come in there and drop kick this motherfucker right here. The day he got delivered. I am delivered. I don't like spiders no more. I don't like spiders no more. Oh, my motherfucking days, bro. Hey. So now, that's a Red Panther. So now we finna go on to, now y'all know how it is now when you're getting ready with your family and you know, it's time to say prayer. We need to find, you know, not everybody can pray now. Not everybody can pray, Lord. But some people love to try to go ahead and pray. Now, it looks like this here is a female pastor. It looks like that. And I believe somewhere in the Bible it does speak a little bit about how, you know, women are not supposed to be preaching in churches and shit like that. But hey, that's their church. That's what they doing. That's what they do. But man, she decided to lead prayer this day. And I guess she must have ran out of shit to say. Some way, somehow, she ran out of shit to say. Female pastors don't exist. So you know what I'm talking about then, Cody. You know what I'm talking about. It's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that they can't do it. I can't tell them not to. I'll just try to tell you what the Bible says. You know, but anyways, let's bow our heads, folks. Let me get it out right. For a moment of prayer. Because then we got this lady here, Pastor Tawanda. We got Pastor Tawanda here. And she's going to be leading us in prayer, Lord, because a lot of people's been sinning in the world. She's going to pray to keep everybody's life on track some way, somehow. But let's bow our heads in prayer.
God, there's no God like you, God, that created the bird and gave the bird the flight. You are that God. You're the God that put the gallop in the horse, the stripe in the zebra. You are that God. Not like you, God. That's why we can depend on you, God. That's why we can trust on you, God. God, you gave the bark to the dog, the oink to the pig. You gave the flight to the bird. You gave the flight to the bird. God.
Bruh, before that rewinds. Did anybody hear what Pastor Tawanda said? Did anybody hear what Pastor Tawanda said? Yeah, well, maybe that's why it didn't work out, Kamala. Maybe so. She said God gave the oink to the pig and the flight to the birds, and then she tried to say it flight again. She was trying to think of something else, but she went back to the birds. Whose woman's is this? Let's run that mother lover one more time. Let's see if we can catch what she's praying about. Maybe we missed it.
There's no God like you, God, that created the bird and gave the bird the flight. You are that God. You're the God that put the gallop in the horse, the stripe in the zebra. You are that God. Not like you, God. That's why we can depend on you, God. That's why we can trust on you, God. God, you gave the bark to the dog, the oink to the pig. You gave the flight to the bird. You gave the flight to the bird.
The bark to the dog, the gallop to the horse. You put the up to the air, the flight to the plane. You put the rain to the clouds. You put the heat in the summer. You put the food on my plate. Bruh, what the fuck was she talking about? Do anybody know? Anybody? We're gonna do her. We're gonna do her like this. One time for the one time.
God, there's no God like you, God, that created the bird and gave the bird the flight. You are that God. You're the God that put the gallop in the horse, the stripe.
No.
Cut that bitch off. Cut that bitch off. Cut that bitch off.
Not to be calling her the B word or nothing like that, but god damn, bro, she talking Gary. You put the Gary to the scary, Lord. Lord, you put the Gary in my blunt right now, Lord. You put the Gary in my life, Lord. I mean, bro, what the hell was she talking about? The crazy to the old. Oh, motherfucking days, bro. Yeah, I'm with you, Donald. When she said the stripes to the zebra, I was all like, "Oh Lord, what the hell is she bringing up animals for? Are you gonna say that you put animals on this earth to bring extra life? I mean, that would have been good. But you said stripes to the zebra. You put the spots on the goddamn leopard. You put the gorillas with the monkeys. She's the type to probably be up there like, close the doors. Close the doors right now, and everybody close the doors. Close the goddamn doors right now. Whoa, hey, Pastor, wait a minute. You're lying. I mean, you're cursing, Lord. I mean, Pastor. Woo. So before I get out of here, I just got one question for everybody in the chat, though. One question. Because it's been going around. It's a little viral thing real quick. One question. Oh. The beard on my lips. I'm fucking asleep. So. Question is. Yeah, I know, Tim, but I'm going to get ready to leave this time for real. I just want to see what y'all got to say about it. Because I'm going to clip this shit up and post it later. But do y'all think 100 dudes can beat a gorilla? Because that's the big thing right now. Do you think 100 guys can beat up a gorilla? Cody says yes. Kyrie says no. Trevor says obviously not. Ha ha ha. Anyone last 2 minutes? C-Bone says yeah with wet poems. You making fun of my shit with wet poems. Darkstar said no. Taco say not a chance. Tammy says 100 guys, sure, why not? Kamala says no. Give you my answer. Hell fucking no. I don't know what the fuck people thinking with 100 dudes, thinking that 100 dudes can beat up a goddamn gorilla. Do y'all not know how strong a gorilla is, bro? Now, I feel that it wouldn't even get up to 100 because by the time the gorilla been unkilled by goddamn 10 motherfuckers and then move on to 5 of them at a time, then the other one's going to say, nigga, let me out this cage. I ain't fucking with this dude. He just took this dude nose off with his hands. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people not really fully thinking about a goddamn gorilla's strength. Fast said, yeah, he thinks that 100 dudes can beat up a gorilla. I don't think so, brother. I think them motherfuckers is tripping. Who would want to fight a damn gorilla? For one, even if it's just one-on-one, like, You said you seen it on the TV. They probably tranquilized that motherfucker, bro. They tranquilized him halfway, and then they got in there and fought him. Them gorillas are strong, bro. Yeah, I mean, if they are committed still, though, it's not 100 at the same time, though, Cody. It's not 100 dudes at the same time going to attack the goddamn gorilla. It's one at a time. Once you go, if you get in there and you survive, you beat the goddamn gorilla up, then that's it. If the first one goes, he get killed or he hurt too bad, then move on to the next one. Not all 100 at the same time. And even if then, like, I still don't think that if all of them winning, I think the gorilla would just pick up all the motherfuckers and just smash them, bro. Like, I don't know. I just don't see humans beating up gorillas. And yeah, it's sad, one at a time. Yeah, y'all. Now ain't no goddamn 100 of them. How you gonna jump a gorilla, bro? Who's trying to jump a gorilla? Hey man, I don't like that gorilla right there, homie. Last time, man, he stole my bananas. We gonna jump his ass today, y'all. We gonna jump his ass today. We gonna jump this gorilla. Well, no, it's 1-on-1, but it giving 100 people a chance to beat the gorilla. Because I think it'll be goddamn kind of unfair if 100 people just attack the gorilla, bro. Just come on now, that's a little unfair, right? The niggas they never played no Donkey Kong. They must have not, bro. They must have not. I mean, in prehistoric times, sad, them niggas was using weapons. They wasn't killing gorillas and all them other wild animals with their bare hands and shit like that. I mean, not all kind of wild animals and something like that, but they had spears and all kinds of other shit that they was killing animals with, bruh. Watch the Kumbah tribe. You can look them motherfuckers up on YouTube, and they still live like how they lived all the way back in the days when they had no goddamn utensils, no real weapons. The Kumbah tribe. Look them motherfuckers up and look how they live. And see if they was out there killing animals and shit that was big with their hands. Wasn't doing it. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You can't use no weapon though, Cody. Is the gorilla on some Gary? Now, this is not the goddamn this is not like that Cocaine Bear or Bear Cocaine, whatever that movie was called. This is not that. This is not that. So I mean, I see that it seems that we got like a little mix of what people think could happen with Kumbah. It's Kombai, ghetto. But I mean, it seems like we got a mix of what people think. A majority don't think that ain't nobody fucking with gorillas. No, Kumbah. Yeah, I had seen that shit a long time ago, bro. On, I think it was Discovery Channel or one of them damn National Geographic channel. I saw that shit like over like 15 years ago. Right? Nobody can really go out there. They live in some jungle or island, some goddamn where, bro. You have to literally know somebody over there. Cause they will kill you with some goddamn arrows and shit. It's in the episode. If you can find a good, clear episode, it's like 4 parts or something like that, or 8, I think. But it's good. It's informative to me. I like to see the way different ways people live. I mean, them niggas were still living like that in the 2000s. I need beautiful bean footage. What the hell is that? That's what I'm saying, Taco. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be one of them motherfuckers that, yeah, I'm gonna try my luck at fighting this goddamn gorilla. I'm gonna try to go 50th and make sure he's tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no, that gorilla ain't tired, nigga. That gorilla gonna be sitting down probably tired, and then he's still gonna be knocking motherfuckers out that's trying to attack it. I'm just saying. Y'all better think about that shit. And what made me really bring that up because they asked me that shit at Starbucks the other day. They was all like, what you think about 100 people fighting a gorilla? You think they'll win? Nigga, no. I don't think so. I want to see some attempts. I would love to see that my goddamn self. No cap. But anyways, folks, your boy about to go ahead and get the hell up off of here. Definitely appreciate everybody that stuck through with this chit chat with me. Cody, you still tripping thinking about them goddamn gorillas. He said, now we got gorilla fighting championship. Yeah, now that's it. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. But, or it can still be UFC, but now they just don't discriminate by species. If transgenders can fucking play female sports with females, you know what I'm saying? If dudes can play girl sports, then hell, why can't gorillas fight real niggas in the UFC then, right? Ain't no, it's gotta be equal all the way around. If you're gonna do it for everybody, we'll bring in the animals too. But anyways, folks, till next time. Peace.